it in between the lions or the lines?
It's in between the lions.
That one sounds like a crime against animals. But guys, how are you doing? Welcome to Big Bang Cinema. I'm Isaac, the new sweater Anderson.
I am Tyler. I am still hot king.
And this is a movie show where we talk about movie news.
Movie reviews.
Oh, you were slow as dial-up from 1998 on that one. Boo!
AOL, America
And
Online.
that was the in-between that we always have. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Besides Tyler's slowness, we're excited to be here today.
It's hot and humid. I'm moving really slow right now.
And real quick before we go on, we have a special guest and person behind us that will be appearing every now and then.
There he is.
Look at him. Isn't he just gorgeous? Don't you just want to take that face, wrap it up, put it in your pocket, forget about it, put it in the wash, then take it out a few weeks later and see it shrunk? Me
Yo,
neither.
stop. Just stop.
I thought you were making like putting a lampshade or something. I thought you were getting really creepy with this.
Oh.
But you did get creepy with
that
it.
wasn't creepy at all?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, whatever. All right, anyway, speaking about creepy, Sam Elliott is in the new trailer. Sam Elliott's not creepy. This trailer is in a new trailer for a movie called The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then Bigfoot. And this movie looks like a joke.
I got a feeling it's a joke. Is this a parody trailer or is this actually?
No, well, here's the thing, okay? The trailer in and of itself is played completely straight, okay? It's played completely 100%, like, just perfectly serious. But it's got, like, this weird Comic Sans thing, like, font that they have in it, too. And it's, like, it's really, really odd that they're treating it this seriously. But I kind of like it. You know?
I do like Comic Sans. I'm a big fan. All my business cards and all my resumes are printed Comic Sans.
Oh, for real?
That's the truth.
Well, dang. Well, as far as the trailer goes, did you see the trailer?
Yes, I have.
Okay, what did you think?
I saw the first few seconds of it, and then I thought it wasn't real, so I didn't finish it.
Well, dang.
I mean, honestly, when you told me about it, I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, well, as far as kind of like his character in here, I mean, it's supposed to be following an alternative like plot line where like storyline, history where Sam Elliott as a younger man assassinated Hitler and they need to find and help like get him to find Bigfoot and he needs to murder Bigfoot for some reason and it's just like you were the greatest day I've ever been in this movie and you got to do this. Sam Elliott, you're our only hope, and it's got like the stuff in there.
Because Snake Plissken's already failed.
And I was just thinking, like, is this going to be played, you know, like a tongue-in-cheek, or is this just going to be 100% serious, like it is?
I honestly thought it was a Grindhouse parody trailer.
No, I didn't buy that. But it's interesting enough and weird enough to where I'm actually really interested. And Sam Elliott's just kind of like a really gravitating presence whenever you see him in that movie, or like in any movie. Just his mustache alone is just enough to kind of draw you to the screen and just like, this is gonna be cool. You know, he looks like he walked straight out of a western. So I'm very excited for this movie. I don't know, what about you?
I'm not really sure. I'm still thinking it's not real.
Okay, well, it sure is real. Speaking about this is real, The Sopranos that ended very poorly. I always introduce The Sopranos like that. The Sopranos that ended very poorly is going to get a movie, and they cast a young Tony Soprano.
My question about all this is, why?
Money.
My second.
We might as well just go on to the next topic now. It's money.
I mean,
what were you going to say?
I was also going to say, like, who cares? Can you honestly name somebody that's under the age of 20 who's ever heard of The Sopranos?
That's a good point, but the point is, The Sopranos, in case you are under 20 and you don't know what The Sopranos is, was a really awesome HBO show about the mafia and starred James Gandolfini, rest in peace.
And it was also put on PAX Channel when PAX Channel was around, but the show, it was condensed down to 4 minutes.
Oh, that was a Mad TV sketch. That was a great Mad TV sketch.
Yeah.
That's a fun one for you guys to look up as The Sopranos edited. It's hilarious. But as far as them making a movie about this long after, what do you think?
I don't think anybody's going to care.
Oh, yeah?
I really don't. I mean, you're probably going to have those die-hard fans that walk, you know, that spent the last, like, when did it go off? Like 10 years ago?
It went off about 12 years ago, actually.
That's been walking around for 12 years, like, fuming over, like, how it ended, how they wanted more, James Gandolfini's dead now, how are they going to do it?
It's kind of like, well, I mean, I think this is going to be a prequel. I mean, since it's a young Tony Soprano in there, it's like if you made The Wire prequel. You know what I mean? Like, it was a really good show. Why don't we just leave it like it was? You know, it was really awesome. but like, why do we need to go back and revisit it again? Because you can only taint the water. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's so funny?
Oh, it's just
Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
But
that's pretty funny.
as far as I'm making a movie about young Tony Soprano, I'm not feeling it. I feel like we should just leave this alone. But I don't know. It is interesting to the fact that they're going to go back here, but to me, it can only be bad things.
That's like making a Breaking Bad movie.
A prequel Breaking Bad movie. Just like, who cares, you know? But I mean, seeing him come up through the mafia would be kind of cool, I have to say.
I would just say I really don't care.
Dang, that's 2 in a row you don't care about.
Well, I mean, they're kind of like it's January reveals. That's all I can really say.
Yeah. Well, who knows? We'll see when it comes out, and we'll most likely talk about it, and we'll most likely forget about it a few days later. So, speaking about forgetting about it already, J.R.R. Tolkien, the guy that wrote all those movies that you kind of know,
That were kind of made into movies.
never kind of made in the movies, but you know, you might know a few lines from them. They were called The Lord of the Rings. And a few of the other ones. That he wrote a book this big that he turned into a movie this big. It's called The Hobbit. He was a really awesome writer. He's getting a biopic made about him, and Nicholas Hoult is playing him.
I gotta admit, he had. It was interesting. His life was pretty. I've read some of his biography, and it was pretty interesting about where he got the idea for this from, and how he also influenced. But between the mirrors between this and Narnia.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he helped write Narnia. They helped. They helped.
Are you being for real? I thought C.S. Lewis wrote Narnia.
They helped write each other's stories.
I did not know that. That's kind of cool. I know they were kind of from the same kind of direction as far as their writing goes. They were into this fantasy things that were deeply rooted into Christianity, so I imagine that's going to be in the movie a lot. But a big fear for me with this is that it's going to be like he's got friends in his life that have like the lines that you see in Lord of the Rings. He's got like a buddy named Bilbo, and you know he's got this guy. He's got some weird feet and like all these different things like that didn't really happen for drama reasons.
It's like Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah, or just pretty much if you look at Bohemian Rhapsody, it's like that. Just like, oh, everything in the movie leads up to this one thing.
Well,
generic storyline.
Well, actually, there's a big part in his real biography where he got the idea for the whole story from finding a ring, and he had spent years trying to decode what the ring said because it was written in like old Saxon, and they found a tablet.
Put it in Google Translate, man. You could save some time.
Well, nobody speaks Saxon anymore.
You got a point.
Very few people actually wrote Saxon.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll watch it. It sounds interesting, and
Okay.
and then yeah, I'll give it a go.
All right.
And then next up,
Oh wait, hold on. Well, let's throw it to Andrew because we didn't throw it to Andrew any before. I was gonna go to the Bigfoot one, but I feel like we needed to go to the Sopranos movie. Feels like that was more interesting. Andrew, what do you think about them making a J.R.R. Tolkien biopic? Well, thank you, Andrew.
I'm
Peter
going to
Jackson
give you the
wanna do
Chris
it?
answer.
Yeah. Hey, it's okay. I just thought I might throw it to you.
I appreciate it. I don't know. The only thing I know about Tolkien is he and I share the same birthday, so that's
You
pretty
do?
much it.
That's cool. That won't
Yeah.
be in the movie. I'm sorry.
Nah,
But
it's all good.
all right. So Tyler, I think it is time. Thank you, Andrew. You may disappear now.
it's time for my rant.
So Tyler saw what was the movie called?
Dragon Ball,
No, it was more than Dragon Ball.
Broly.
Dragon Ball Super Broly, I think,
Yes,
right?
it.
So Tyler saw this movie. I could care less about anime. I actually don't watch any
This
anime.
wasn't anime. This was art.
Well, I hear that from a lot of people, and they're all the same to me.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's some good plot lines in them. But Tyler saw it, and he wanted to take about 5 minutes to tell you all about it. So Tyler, take it away. What did you think about Dragon Ball Super Broly?
I liked it. It felt like I was 8 years old again, just getting off the school bus. You know, I had a hard day at school. I'm tired. I sit down. I want to watch something explode. I want to watch like destruction. I sit down and bam, Dragon Ball Z's on, and that's what I felt like sitting in the theater again.
You love Michael Bay movies, I bet. You just described one.
Oh no! I'm talking about like flying around, explosions, superhero stuff, and then bam, Dragon Ball. It's about aliens. Actually, what it's about is I can't even go to detail because we don't have about 2 hours to talk about material starting from 1984. But all I can really say, break it down, is aliens on Earth protecting the universe had to fight another one of their own race who's an alien and fighting over Dragon Balls that can grant any wish.
Okay. Well, as far as kind of like the movie's plot and how it kind of leads up from the series. What do you think about that?
That was a really good idea because like I think I've seen all the other movies for him and none of them are canon. This is This is one of only 3 that are canon. It was actually the first one, the first one that was completely written by the original creator. So it was a lot of good backstory. It had a 30-minute build-up, 40-minute build-up, so that was really nice. It wasn't just like, let's fight, and it was like 2 hours of fighting, but it was about an hour of fighting, about 30 minutes of good
I imagine
backstory and build-up.
Is it really that strong of a story? Is it literally just like a bunch of like anime characters going, ah, and like with flames on their fist and like they punch each other and it goes slow motion? Is that's all this is, right?
No, it's not.
What significance is this?
Wait a minute. So you're saying that it had a 30 to 45 minute build up, just like the original cartoon, where you would go episode after episode,
not a power
after
build
episode
up,
without anything happening. Next week, Goku does this.
Well, that was the power build up when they stand there and do this for like an hour. No, this was actually like a backstory, like characters. Like they actually fleshed out a lot of characters in this. I would say that was really, really nice. Even like you got to where halfway during the movie you're really hoping Broly's going to win. You're like you're feeling really bad for him, and you're like, dang.
The original series was just so frustrating because you would, like you said, you got off the bus. I would come home from college basically, and we'd watch it, and nothing would ever happen. You would think something was going to happen. They would pitch it like it's something was going to happen, and then nothing would happen, and you have to wait till next week.
I didn't know you were in college in 1988.
19 what?
1988. I didn't know you were in college in 1988.
I watched this when I was
Pretty
-8.
Yeah.
But anyway, wow, Andrew really changed. But, anyway, any last thoughts on this?
It's really. I hope I'm going to see more from more of this, because I hope they just don't end the whole series on this movie. I want more. They left a lot open, and you have like some kind of conclusions for a lot, like not conclusions, but it was kind of stuff that's been rattling around about characters for years, and they actually made a lot of characters who were canon now, and a lot of fan favorites. Broly, like I said, Broly's canon. His father's canon. Goku's parents are canon. Gogeta's canon. It's the fusion between them. So I was walking expecting like some kind of TV grade, like probably like a 4 out of 10 movie, and I ended up getting like a 7 out of 10 movie. I was pleasantly surprised, because I must say most Japanese anime movies tend to not be good.
You're very correct, unless you're the Spirited Away guy.
So it's like they're either really good or they're not. But this was like in the better section.
Okay, cool.
It was really good for not being a Miyazaki film.
Yeah, but he's the only one that makes like really good ones.
Well, there's a few others.
He's like one of the only ones that doesn't do computer animation still.
You still haven't seen Perfect Blue, so you got no room to talk about this.
Yeah, I mean you got a point. But if you do have a room to talk about this and you do like anime, you can leave a comment at facebook.com/studio67ncc. We would love to hear what you guys have to say. If anything, I mean, if there's more than 7 people watching this, I call that a good day. But guys, thank you so much for watching. When we come back, Oscars 2019. We're going to talk about it and what we think is going to happen. Stay with us.
When it comes to culinary arts, Nash Community College is here to turn your burning passion for food into a career. Our chefs, with over 70 years of highly qualified industry experience, are here to point you in the right direction, teaching and handing down classical culinary techniques that will improve your skills and help you cut your way into the food industry. Gain invaluable experience, vital to cooking and preparing delicious food, served in a personal and creative environment. To learn more about the Culinary Arts program, visit nashcc.edu.
It's time to pursue your career in veterinary medicine. Nash Community College now offers an Associate in Applied Science degree in Veterinary Medical Technology. This is your chance to become a registered vet tech and work with a variety of animals. Learn about radiology, client education, animal wellness, treatment, laboratory techniques, anesthesia, and more. Now accepting applications. Call 252-451-8390 or visit nashcc.edu/VMT today.
Tasty. Guys, welcome back to Big Bang Cinema. My name is Isaac the Blue Sweater Anderson.
I'm Tyler.
And guess what? Sometimes in life, we get trophies for things that we've done.
Sometimes we get trophies for just participating in things.
And sometimes people give trophies to each other because that's what they do every single year.
Or-
and that's in Hollywood, guys.
Okay, reading it right there. I was going to say people get trophies for giving someone else a lot of money.
Yep. Well, that's called the Oscars, and it happens every single year. And it's an honor to get one, but in reality, it's just rich people giving each other trophies. But it is a big deal in the movie world, so I thought we might go through some of our predictions, since the nominations already came out, and what we think is going to win.
Okay, my prediction that no one's going to watch it and it's going to be terrible and hyper-political.
Wow, that's never happened on the Oscars before.
I would say this is probably going to be the most political Oscars we've ever seen. I'm talking about, I think, like right in between, it's going to be a little bit of like awards and like 80% of it's going to be like hyper-partisan, biased political banter.
Well, regardless, let's focus on the movies right now.
Sam Rockwell needs an Oscar. That's all I can say.
Okay, so why don't we? I picked there's like 75 categories or something crazy like that, but people only care about 15 of them. So why don't we go ahead and pull the first one up right now? So this is original score. So we're going to make our predictions, and when these actually come out, we can kind of rank up. And Andrew, you can answer too if you like. Anyone you want to chime in on. So Black Panther, Black Klansman, If Beale Street Could Talk, Mary Poppins, or Isle of Dogs.
I'm going to say I don't remember any of the scores from any of these movies.
Well, I think that this one should win because I really enjoyed that movie. I thought it was a really nice kind of homage to the first one, but still has some original beats to it. I'm sure he'll win, but my bet's on Mary Poppins.
Well, I have to say, Emily Blunt is awfully attractive. I hope it does win.
Okay, well, what do you think about the score?
Yeah, that's the score. I would love to score, but yeah, that's it.
Okay, I got to give it to you on that one. That's pretty good. Okay, what's next? Okay, we got film editing. Okay, this is the one that Titanic didn't win all those years ago.
Yeah.
It won every other one. So, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Black Klansman, and Green Book.
I'd say none of these are my favorite choice for it, but that one. That is Black Klansman. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go Bohemian Rhapsody because I did like some of the creative set pieces that they had in there as far as the editing goes. I didn't like the movie very much, but I thought some of the editing in there was really interesting, and I'm gonna go with that one. So that's one for Black Klansman, one for Bohemian Rhapsody. Did you even see Black Klansman?
I did.
I met Ron Stallworth, and I wimped out, and I didn't call him. But anyway.
And don't forget about Vice there too.
Oh, Vice! Oh my goodness, I almost forgot about Vice. Vice! I changed my answer. It is Vice. I totally forgot Vice was in that. Vice was way more creative than Bohemian Rhapsody. The cuts in that and everything, it definitely felt really cool.
Yeah, because they're both kind of political, so that's really hard to pick between the two.
Well, Vice was a better film and also had more creative editing. Anyway, let's keep going. Supporting actor.
Sam Rockwell, right down, hands down.
Okay, why is that?
Because he is my favorite underappreciated actor, and he needs an Oscar.
Did you see Vice?
I did not, but I know Sam Rockwell's work.
He's pretty good.
I know he did an incredible job.
Okay, so I'm going to go Mahershala Ali because I really liked his role in Green Book. I thought he was really awesome. He basically steals the show whenever he's in a movie like that. But Viggo Mortensen was kind of hard to beat in that. But I'm going to go with Mahershala Ali. So it's one for Sam, one for Mahershala. What's next? Cinematography. So we have all these. I did not see Cold War, but it looked really cool. So I never saw Never Look Away either. But Tyler, what do you think?
Probably A Star Is Born because that's the only one I actually sat through the whole thing for.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to go The Favorite because I really liked the way The Favorite looked. Had a nice kind of graininess with the film. And it was also shot completely using natural light, which I thought was a really nice accomplishment.
Natural light.
And if you've ever filmed anything, you know that's really hard to do.
I know, Natty's, man.
Natty's?
Natty Lights.
Okay.
Roma.
Okay. Well, you're going to go Roma on this. Roma did look really nice.
But it was awfully boring.
I disagree. But
I'm just saying they're going to go with Roma because he's going to lose the other categories that he's in.
You are probably right. I really want him to win Best Picture, but he's not going to win Best Picture. It's got to be one of the other ones. But yeah, this is kind of a different one. Visual effects. Tyler, this is probably going to appeal to you more than anybody else. What do you think?
I would have to say Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah, it's kind of a shoo-in. I'm sure Andrew probably thinks the same thing, Avengers Infinity War.
Because, man, it wasn't a movie. It was an event.
This was a cluster of things happening on the screen. And this one was, I like that one, but it's not going to win.
It almost felt like this were effects without a story behind it.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like it was a very boring thing.
It's almost like they just banked completely on images and nostalgia. Wow.
yeah.
Anyway,
I remember that.
guys, makeup and hairstyle. So you don't like the fact that they put this in there?
Not at all, because it looked like possibly Sci-Fi Channel levels of makeup.
I disagree with that. But Mary Queen of Scots or Vice then, since you're not going to
I would say Vice because like Sam Rockwell looked like Bush and I mean
it's more of a parody of Bush,
And-
but it's more so him as Dick Cheney.
and Christian Bale's Dick, he looked just like Dick Cheney.
Yeah, he did. I'm probably going to go with Vice too, just because he did that.
Mary Queen of Scots.
Mary Queen of Scots? Really? Okay. I haven't seen it. I just know Saoirse Ronan says murder, and it made someone in the theater laugh. But animated feature, Tyler, what do you think?
This is the hard part. I really enjoyed most of these films. I didn't see Mirai, and
I'm not either.
I didn't see Isle of Dogs, but I did see these three, and I
Spider-Man,
really
hands down.
what?
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, hands
Yeah,
down.
I'm gonna say Spider-Man too. Like Spider-Man, possibly because of the unusual animation used in it.
You got a point there.
Yeah, because it kind of almost gave me a convulsion because it was like I felt like I was about to have a seizure.
I feel like that
And-
one's going to win.
Yeah, it's going to definitely be that because it was. There's other things about it, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to win.
Dang, we actually agreed on one. Original song.
No, it's going to be the Shallow by
I second that. Absolutely. That's on everybody's iPod right now. That one's probably going to be a shoe-in to be like second close, to it. But definitely not that one. I saw RBG. I don't even remember. That's a Ruth Bader Ginsburg documentary.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, but I don't even remember the song.
Did she break any ribs in it?
No, she actually works out of it. It's pretty cool. Adapted screenplay. Which one?
Adapted screenplay. I'm gonna have to. Oh, the Black Klansman. Look at that.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw all of these almost, except for Beale
Beale
Street.
Street. I'm going with Beale Street.
I don't think so. Barry Jenkins won Best Picture not long ago. I don't think he's going to win this one. I think this one's going to win. Maybe that one's too popular not to win.
I don't know.
But
I don't
also
see A
that
Star
was
is Born wrapping up a bunch of categories. I think they're going to get the one category and then they're going to move on. So it's either going to be Beale Street or Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
that is going to be hard to beat. It's a Coen Brothers movie. So I'm going to go Star is Born. You're going to go Black Klansman, and you're going to go Battle of Buster Scruggs. So, Heard, what's next? Original screenplay. Tyler, you go first.
Vice.
Vice. Why?
Because I spun my hand real fast with my eyes closed, and where I stopped was pointing is what was going to win.
Okay, so to me, it's in between Green Book and Vice. I love this movie, but there's no real script. There is, but it's not really, nothing
Well,
happens.
I didn't understand the script. I got every fifth word out of the script.
Okay, but Green Book, Vice. I think Vice is more creative, so I'm going to go Vice.
Yeah, I say Vice.
I would go
too.
with Vice too. Green Book won't win because of the controversy behind the two families right now about the script.
I did not know there was a controversy between them.
Massive controversy between the piano player's family and the driver's family. It was written by the driver's son.
Oh, wow. Did not know that. So, yeah, Vice. It'll probably win. It was fun. What's next? Leading actor. Okay, well, now we're getting to the meat and potatoes of it. So, I'm thinking that guy is going to win because he was really good in a subpar movie. So,
I would love Willem Dafoe to get one, even though I never saw Eternity's Gate. And it's really hard because everybody's like telling how great Bradley Cooper was and how great Christian
he
Bale
was
was.
all right.
I'll say Christian Bale.
He
for
did
Vice.
a voice and acted drunk. That's not hard to do.
I'll say Christian Bale, Vice.
Okay, Christian Bale, Vice. And so, Rami Malik. Andrew, you got an opinion on this?
No, I'd really like to see William Dafoe get one, but it'll be Rami Malek.
Yeah, I'm saying that too. All right, what's next? All right, leading actress. Okay,
Lady
so
Gaga.
Lady Gaga. I don't think there's. Look. Caveat: this woman should win. Olivia Colman. She was incredible in that movie, but she was also really awesome. It'd be really cool to see one of these two win, but
That's going to be Lady Gaga.
it's gonna be Lady Gaga.
They'll give it to her.
Yeah, just for a consolation prize. But Olivia Colman deserves it. Directing. Okay, now we're into the meat. to the potatoes. We skipped the potatoes. We went straight to the meat. This guy is going to win Best Director. I'm almost positive. But the favorite's going to be hard, like a really hard one to beat.
I would like to see Adam McKay get an Academy Award, though.
Really?
Yeah.
But Roma is just that's a director's film. I know you didn't
Well,
like
you
it.
also got to remember, this is the first Spike Lee movie he's done in probably 30 years that didn't suck.
Yeah.
They might give him like a Consultation Academy Award.
Constitution.
I want Quran to win. I'm going with Spike Lee.
Yeah, is it because it's the first movie he did that didn't suck?
I mean, he's had a few quality movies. He's had like 2 watchable movies.
Yeah.
But that's a director's film. If you watch it, that movie screams director with a vision. So they're gonna give it to him. I feel like they should at least. All right, what's next? Best Picture. All right, this is our last one. Think real good hard about this.
Okay, I have ones I want to win, but I got a feeling that it's going to possibly be The Star Is Born.
I don't know, man. First off, I was very surprised that this was in there. I shouldn't have been, but I was.
I got a feeling they're not taking it seriously. It's just in here because
This is nominated for Best Picture, you know?
Yeah, it's going to be nominated. They have I got a feeling they have absolutely no, what's we're looking for, like intention of even voting for it. It's just there because of the backlash they had with the popular category.
Okay. Roma should win, but it's probably going to be A Star Is Born.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I completely agree. And yeah, because remember they had the category for most popular picture, and then they dropped it out.
Yeah.
And now you have Black Panther in there, and the majority of the Academy voters are older white guys. So
You were very right about that. Yeah. And a movie that takes place in Mexico, just like that's probably not going to fly with those guys. But Star Wars Born is going to win. So that's our Oscar predictions. If you want to leave your predictions down in the comments, you can at facebook.com/studio67ncc.
.edu.
And it's not .edu. You're confusing the people.
Oh.
But we would love to hear what you guys have to say. Just let us know you're watching. Just let us know you love us. Please.
Yeah, my one fan out there.
Yep, you're one fan. His name's Tommy Sutherland, and he watches us all the time. But
Oh,
guys,
yes, he does.
thank you so much for watching. If you tune into Quick Flicks, which is going to be on Facebook tomorrow, we are going to be reviewing Glass, the M. Night Shyamalan the movie.
Shamalama Ding Dong, that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, the movie that you've seen trailers for where Bruce Willis doesn't look like he wants to die.
That is true. He acts like he wanted to live in this.
Okay, well, Andrew, thank you so much for being on here. Hope you can do it again. We enjoy your input. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Isaac Anderson.
I am Tyler.
Stay lovely, guys. See you next week.